Hey, Joe Pal from Bark, and today we're going to take a look at either this Menu 17 Mexican chicken, which I believe is, Menu 15 Mexican chicken, which I believe is a 2017 ration, or whatever is in this brown bag whose label I can't entirely read. You want this, don't you? So this gem right here is Menu 6, Chicken a la King, and I have actually no idea where this came from or how it was stored. I got it in a box with a bunch of other stuff. It's got a little schmutz on the side here. We do have a tear notch at the top, so let's get this baby open and see what we got. Alright, here we go. Whoa, there's actually a nice little breath of air that came out of here. It doesn't really want to open very nice, so... Everything inside looks good. And it just smells like an old bag, which is encouraging, instead of smelling like nasty junk. So inside the bag we got our Beverage base powder. Trying to read the flavor on here real quick. It's grape. Got our standard crackers. Well, I'm going to guess this is the accessory pack. Got a brown MRE spoon. Our chicken a la King. And, oh, nut cherry cake. You know, I don't think I've had that before. And some peanut butter in a big old bag. Now, the nut cherry cake has a date of 1028, so we're going to say this is early 1991. And it looks like the chicken a la King is late 1990. Let's have a look inside this accessory pack. It feels really light. Oh shit, it's not tearing very good. Look at that gum. Right away, this gum is like really off color. It's like a light brown. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick up the color accurately, but it looks terrible. We got our Bravo whiskey, wet nap, packet of salt, non-dairy creamer, brown bag of Taster's Choice, matches, red tip. Go in my drawer of 2,000 match bags, or whatevers. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Taster's Choice. It feels like it's pretty loose in there, which is encouraging, so hopefully it'll be okay. Let's see if I can get this open without too much spillage. The package just feels actually pretty decent. Wow, that actually looks pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and give it a go. While I wait for my water to heat up, let's see if we can get a hiss out of this guy. Ooh, hope that picked it up. It was a nice little sound. These look pretty good. I always like it when they got a little bit of a brown edge to the cracker. I don't know if the camera's picking that up either, but perfect condition. Almost 30 years old. Not too shabby. Let's give them a little sniff test. Yeah, they just smell plain. No smell is good smell. Let's bust open this cherry nut cake, which I'm pretty sure I've never ever had myself. I'm not even sure if I've seen it on another video. Boy, that got some really stiff glue on there. That's what that got. Well, not much to see there. Let's go ahead and rip her open. That's interesting. It's pretty, it's really moist. I was not expecting it to be this moist at all. I mean, it's like almost wet. But that's the nut cake. Wow, it smells perfectly like cherry. That is amazing. I'm just going to crack this in half right now. Look at that. There's nuts in there, but they look pretty good. I'm going to give her a little taste. I'm going to go for this piece without quite so much nut in it. Wow, this is perfectly fine. It tastes like fruitcake with all the really bad fruitcake flavors taken out and just the cherry left inside. That is fantastic. All right, I gave my peanut butter some kneading. Generally, these are not too dramatic. I like this style packet that's a little wider. They're kind of fun, well, you know, a little different than the regular. I'm trying to see if I can get a look inside. Oh man, this is really pressed together. That's something. I didn't quite get it at the tear notch, and it didn't tear straight up the thing, so I'm going to re-tear. And then I got some peanut butter fingers. Just going to try some on the corner of my cracker right here. It looks fine. It always does. So the date code on this peanut butter was the 9th day of 1991. I swear, you could give this to anyone in the world, and there's no way you could convince them that this was 28.5-year-old peanut butter, because I'm filming this in mid-June of 2019. Pretty amazing. Let's take a look at this Taster's Choice. So far, this ration has been impeccable, which is pretty impressive, because I'm reasonably sure that I bought this from a guy off of Craigslist who was selling them out of the back of his pickup truck, and he said he got them from his uncle's basement. So there's no telling what kind of storage conditions this had. But the coffee just melted in there quite nicely. Let me give her a little sip. Since this creamer is non-dairy, I'm kind of hoping it's going to be okay. I'm going to try to rip it without spilling too much. Boy, it's nice and powdery still. Look at that. Yeah, once again, no smell is good smell. I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. I'm going to have a little sip of this guy right here. You know what? That actually tastes pretty decent. This tastes better than a lot of the coffees I've had that have been freeze-dried or instant. It's very smooth, not bitter. Some of that may have to do with the creamer. I don't know, but it tastes really good. I don't know if the camera's picking her up, but there are a few flecks at the top. They didn't quite dissolve, but the coffee tastes fantastic. Really better than a lot of the instant coffees I've bought recently. My Chicken a la King is almost done. When I open up this grape drink, it feels a little crusty. I'm going to guess it's probably going to be not super awesome, but we'll find out here in just a minute or less. Oh, guess it's actually not too bad. It's a little caked up inside, but I think we can salvage enough to try it out. You know, it actually has a very fantastic grape smell right off the top as soon as it hits the water. That's really something. All right, let's give this grape drink a little bit of a taste. But I tell you what, I finished off the rest of my peanut butter with that old cracker, and this drink is tasting pretty dang good with it. The grape flavor isn't that strong. That could be age, but I also like the fact that it's not overly sweet. This is very pleasant. I put warm water in there so it would stir up a little better. If this was ice cold, it would be fantastic. Here's my Chicken a la King. I'm going to try to open this up without scorching my fingers. This spent a considerable amount of time. Well, I doesn't want to turn on that end. Let's go with the other side. A considerable amount of time in that boiling water, and it is hot, hot, hot. Good. Wow, it smells really good. I can't believe how good this smells. Ooh, I can't hardly touch that though. Oh, well, here's our Chicken a la King. It's not really a huge amount of food, but if you didn't eat the peanut butter and the crackers, there's no way that's filling you up. You can see there's some pieces of chicken in here. It's pretty stringy. You're not getting like nice big chunks of chicken. The smell though, you just can smell how creamy. There's kind of a waft of sour cream or something coming off of there. It smells super good. All right, here we go. The first bite of this, there's a real chance I'm going to firm bark the crap out of this. It tastes fine. It's a little metallic at the end. Nothing really too... You know, actually it tastes more like tuna fish than chicken. That's kind of odd. I took a little bite of that thing and let it sit on the back of my tongue, or actually just it was on the tip of my tongue. And I started to get a feeling on the back of my tongue that was highly reminiscent of an early 90s ham omelet. So I'm thinking I'm not going to take another bite of that because I just don't like the feeling when my throat swells up. But let's take a closer look at it anyway. I got to tell you what, I'm dying to bite some more of this because it smells so good. You got some peas in there. Really not much more vegetable-wise looking. If this was good, I'd have put this cracker in there, and that would have been fantastic. I just don't want to risk it because I could feel it right away on my tongue, and I'm just not going to put myself through that again. So that was a real bummer. I am going to enjoy more with this cherry cake. That tastes fine. Well, that's going to do it for this review. I got to say, this cherry cake and this coffee together are divine. You wouldn't think it, but they're pretty dang good. Anyhow, it's your old pal Furberg signing out. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.